Welcome back to another episode of What's Happening Wiregrass. And this morning I have Mr. Charles with illegal fireworks. It's not illegal, it's illegal fireworks.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you for coming in. So this morning we're talking about the 4th of July is coming up, and we all know that here in America we like our fireworks when it comes to 4th of July.
Who doesn't love fireworks?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you like fireworks for any day of the week, not just 4th of July.
Absolutely.
But so Freedom Ignited is coming up. That's what we're calling the fireworks show celebration at the National Peanut Festival grounds this year.
Absolutely. We decided to do something different. We have a nonprofit, of course, called Freedom Ignited, and we really wanted to pay honor and tribute to our veterans and their families, really all service members. So this Saturday, May 16th, we're going to have an explosive day of fun.
An explosive day of fun.
An explosive day of fun.
So what can people expect May 16th whenever they get to the fairgrounds?
So we've got a little bit of everything. We're starting off with Touch a Truck. We've got over 35 to 40 different vehicles that are going to be there for kids. We've got 5 different helicopters that are coming out. One you'll be able to ride, a couple you'll be able to look at and climb on and just check out. We've got live music on 2 different stages all day. Come ready to eat because we have over 10 different food trucks coming and then another 10 or so different food vendors and drink vendors, everything from lemonade to dirty sodas. So bring your appetite. Bring your appetite.
Get ready for explosions and bring your appetite. So what else is going on that day?
So we have the highlight of the evening is going to be the largest show in the Wiregrass.
Yeah.
And I know because I'm usually the guy who puts them on.
Yeah.
So we've got some surprises out there, but, we're going to kick off, midday with music on 2 different stages. We've got Coffey Anderson, which is coming in, headlining the event. We've got the Rock Mob. Coffey is known very widely in military circles for his song, Mr. Red, White, and Blue. So, we couldn't think of a better way to, honor our servicemen and women by bringing him in for this event and allowing him to help us raise funds for the military community.
Right. How? What was the idea behind planning this event? Who came up with it?
So it honestly started. I train, my employees every year. I've got employees all over the Southeast, and this year we wanted to try something different. We wanted to bring them to all one location. It's something that we normally do. We will shoot fireworks off, and just make sure that all of our employees are ready to go for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
It is the 250th this year, a little bit bigger, so we wanted to make sure, almost like a dry run.
Yeah.
And so we're bringing everybody in, and then it just started steamrolling, and it got bigger, and it got bigger, and it got bigger. We're expecting over 10,000 people, out at the Peanut Festival. Our numbers are trending massive on Facebook, and with everybody telling everybody about it, we know it's going to be big.
I'm excited. I used to be afraid of fireworks growing up, but now I'm fascinated by them, and now my son's kind of the same way. We used to, put the earmuffs over his ears, but now he's like so excited about fireworks. But so you said that this is going to be the biggest one. You've put on some pretty big productions, so you know something about putting on a big production.
I've been working in this industry for over 35 years. I came from very humble beginnings where I used to experiment with my dad's gunpowder. He was an avid marksman and reloader. So it's probably not the best way to get started, but I remember at a very young age, my mom saying, "Son, you're either going to be in prison or you're going to make a living blowing stuff up." And I always used to joke with everybody and just say, my color's not orange.
Yeah. You were safe though, right?
Absolutely.
You're still here. So
absolutely.
Obviously
Hey,
you were
I've
safe.
got all 10 fingers.
And you've got all 10 fingers. My husband calls it doing dumb things safely.
Absolutely.
If you're just wear a helmet or, some kind of protection. Getting back to the Freedom Ignited. So is there a cost to get in?
There is no gate entrance fee. However, because we are doing this for veterans, we are suggesting a donation of $20 at the gate for parking, and 100% of those proceeds goes directly to our veterans and their families.
Okay, so free to get in, but you would like to have donations.
Absolutely.
And will somebody be at the gate taking those donations?
We
Right
will.
At the front?
We'll have QR codes set up as you're entering. You can always feel free to give a cash donation, but we're trying to make it as easy for everybody, and having a portal of such where you can just scan, and pay with your phone, Cash App, or most of the normal payment
Right.
ways we all have.
Right, because nobody really carries cash anymore.
They don't. We're almost to a cashless society.
We almost are. But if someone does have cash, can they give a cash donation?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have buckets there, and you can just drop it in the bucket before you come in.
Excellent. So tell me again, what time is the celebration kicking off?
So we're starting at 11 a.m., and that's going to start with a quiet hour. We want to make sure that we set aside some time for children and adults that may have a problem with loud noises or sounds or colors or things of that nature.
Yeah.
So from 11 to 12, we're having that quiet hour. At noon, the music will kick off, and we'll go from there. At 9 o'clock, we're going to start the fireworks. A very big show, bigger than the Wiregrass has ever seen. And we're actually doing something unique this year. Is we're bringing out a gentleman by the name of Jim Walter, and he is with the world-famous Fireball Dudes.
What's that?
Well, it's a group that travels around, and they're known for their fireballs. So we will be putting up about 400 gallons of gas in specialty built and mortars and in a controlled area, and we're going to send a fireball up in the air about 300 feet or so.
Wow, I'm scared.
We promise it's back at a safe distance.
Yeah.
We've done this several times. It's been perfected many, many, many times before.
Yeah.
People love it because they can feel the heat, but at a safe distance.
That's awesome. I'm really looking forward to this. We're going to be there.
We're so excited for this and for our military families and be able to give back. That's what it's all about.
So all the proceeds from parking, that's going to go right back to military families and veterans.
Absolutely. So we're benefiting the DAV, the VFW, and we're also saying military families because sometimes there are things that don't necessarily fit into the scope of what those two organizations focus on.
Right.
So we're setting aside money for that as well.
Well, thank you for doing that. And thank you for stopping by today to let us know about Freedom Ignited and the fun weekend that's kicking off May 16th, 11 to 12 is a quiet hour, touch a truck, and, a little calmer. And then the party's really going to start kicking off around 12 with live music. Bring your appetites for all the vendors that are going to be there. Fireworks start at 9. Fireballs, all this amazing stuff. But yeah, Charles, thank you so much for stopping by to let us know about this and let the Wiregrass know about it. And thank you to our sponsors over at Dothan United Soccer. Oh, also, where can someone go if they want to look at this information themselves? Absolutely. We have a website, which is freedomignited.us, and we're also on Facebook. Just find us at Freedom Ignited. Freedom Ignited on Facebook. All righty. Well, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much.